Hello everyone. In this video, we will explore the performance of GLM4 on the OCR and NER task in the Chat with Tool agent from the previous video. Using the same configuration as the previous video, we will only replace ChatGPT 3 with GLM4 and see how it performs. Benefited by ConCopilot's powerful component replacement capability, this will be very easy. Let's get started. First, use this command to launch the agent. Then, just like last time, we change the input content type to Markdown and inform the agent about our task. As we can see, just like ChatGPT, GLM4 calls the detect and correct command of the ModelScope card detection correction plugin to crop and adjust the input ticket image to the correct orientation. However, we encountered an issue where the model did not respond. This is because GLM4 restricts the role of the last message in the chat history, and if it is not a user role, the model will refuse to reply. Although I don't know the reason behind this design choice, I believe that this mechanism may limit the execution of tasks that require the model to engage in multi-turn conversations such as AutoGPT. In this demonstration, the presence of these error messages might also affect the model's performance. Anyway, let's continue with the subsequent steps. Here, we can see that GLM4 engages in multiple rounds of conversation by itself, but I couldn't reproduce this behavior in further experiments. In subsequent experiments, GLM4 always refuses to reply if the role of the last message is not user. This message shows that GLM4 calls the tools by generating Python code, which might be its intended use mechanism. ConCopilot supports any message format and tool invocation method just by implementing the message manager interface and interpreting the model's response in the parse method. However, in this case, we didn't configure a dedicated message manager for GLM and still used the most common one that interprets JSON messages. Let's start by correcting the invocation error of GLM4. We can see that GLM4 is still struggling with the first step, which may be due to the influence of the previous error messages. Let's guide it to choose the correct plugin. Great, now GLM4 successfully performs OCR detection. Let's continue and have it try to crop the detected regions. Now, GLM4 has successfully cropped the text regions. Next, let's have GLM4 perform OCR recognition. However, for some reason, GLM4 goes back to the previous error. Let's ask it to ignore the error and focus on the task itself. Very well, GLM4 successfully uses asset reference to pass parameters and obtains the OCR recognition results. Next is the NER task. We can see that GLM4 provided a very detailed result. Finally, we tested whether GLM4 can use asset references to return images. We tried to have it send the corrected ticket image. It seems that the image cannot be displayed. Let's check the web page elements. There is nothing there. So, let's teach it how to send images. Okay, this time it succeeded. Next, let's try having GLM4 send the cropped text image. The result is very good. That concludes the demonstration of GLM4. We welcome everyone to develop and share their own plugin tools and contribute to building the AGI community.